what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Okay, right, now, I think we want to talk to... No. You don't want to go into my inventory. Game.
Psst, Doc! Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh yeah.
So how are Clara and the kids?
Yes,
They're
kids.
fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
Is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Ida almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Okay, about Kid Tannen.
What's the story with this Kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
That was a busy 3 hours.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Okay.
Hang in there, Doc.
Okay. I pretty much asked all the questions I could to him. Let's talk to Edna.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
So get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
What's wrong with a little noise? It'll be like a party.
My Pop is not the partying type.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
What?
it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Okay. This is going out great. I
Doc,
can't believe it.
I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Wow. Alright.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple.
Go check.
This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows.
Kelvin? Who
Any
uses
questions?
Kelvin anymore? As a temperature.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the... What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
You don't know
Food.
what
Food. Give him food.
someday you are going to...
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
God. I'm understanding this. Okay, lightning as in like the shock thingy, right?
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
This one? Maybe it's this one? Yes, alright.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find
You
out.
have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure? As in maybe this thingy? No.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me!
Arr!
You're going to find out.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Damn, shots fired! Emmett is going
My
up.
fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
God damn.
My blood pressure.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
I hope someday.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
My blood pressure. You're going to...
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
Wow, I'm getting this.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I'll be feeding you in that school of yours. You look like a skeleton.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father.
Oh, I can't listen to
Pressuring
father.
me to be something I'm not.
I can't listen.
Trying to spin this argument around to my face.
Fuck. Okay, I gotta listen to just Emmett. The father's gonna throw me off. The
Just
father
pay attention to what I say.
is gonna
Emmett,
throw
I'm
me
not
off.
through with you yet.
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters? Hey, you guys.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
You're going to hurt someday.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man. Yes,
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
why do you keep bellowing like that? You're going to hurt
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Mr. Emmett, you got...
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Current.
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start! Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Scatter, maybe this? Yes.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Fuck, no! Wrong thing! Oh, shit! I could have probably got it by then. I could have probably got it.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
God damn it.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
That was the wrong I forget, bags of gas is that little thing. I'm starting to narrow it down.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
I'm starting to narrow it down slowly.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Fucking do it.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Stop being such a crank! Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
This.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We